Y'all, what up? My name is Faith. Welcome back to all my current subscribers. Welcome to any new subscribers. I'm here to do a general message for the collective. Keep in mind, it is general for the collective. If it doesn't resonate, go ahead and keep it pushing. This can be the past, present, or the future. Generals can be switched as well as zodiac signs. So put it where it needs to go or leave it behind. Oh my flippity floppity goodness. Holy smokes, y'all. I don't know if you're having insane dreams, but please look up the meanings to them because I almost didn't, thinking like, oh, it was just like a really weird dream. And I told my husband about it because I was like, that was so bizarre. And then I ended up looking it up and I had a dream about like me being in an officer uniform and an officer like creepily like hiding away from my house but asking me to sign over my Sixth Amendment. And in the dream I didn't know what that was, and I was like, what? Like, no. And at first I started kind of panicking and like I guess like giving into what they wanted. And by the end of it, like as they were walking away, I ended up being like, actually, no, I'm not signing away any of my rights because you have no jurisdiction to ask me to do that. You have no probable cause, and I'm just not going to do that. And then I gave him like a list of reasons why, like, that's an absolute no. And then I also was like, and this package you gave me is not even mine. It's a weapon, and I don't know why you were withholding it. That's also illegal for you to do. And I ended up like tipping my hat to them and was like, bye, and woke up. I looked it up and my Sixth Amendment right, y'all, oh my God, is so it says the Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to a fair trial, to confront witnesses, and to legal counsel. And they wanted me to sign it away while, like, in the dream, I was already dealing with a court case. And I was like, what? Like, it didn't make any sense. And it was because I didn't answer the door when they showed up when I wasn't even home. So I was like, wait, that what? So in my dream, they were trying to make sure that the other thing that I was dealing with, like, I didn't have any representation. And I didn't even know what the hell that was. And then it talks about like coercion, manipulation, spiritual gaslighting. And in the end, I ended up being like, no, absolutely not. And I'm getting my divine justice and walking away with like dignity. But that's insane, y'all. So please look up your dreams. They have a confirmation. They have a lot more meaning than I think we even understand. Okay. So we have patience and man holding a coin. Sorry, y'all. I just like, that was so bizarre. And then I had another dream. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all this, but I had another dream about like me like going to, and I don't ever dream about like being like in law enforcement, but in another dream I was going to a job to like get criminals, like, you know, get them put away. But in the dream, the criminal ended up getting like payment for getting me locked away and like kidnapping me. And I like woke up from it smelling something like weird. And then I went back to sleep. And when I went back to sleep, I was like, absolutely not. I need this document. And I went back and told the real authorities and was like, we ain't doing that. And then the criminals turned on each other. I don't know. I don't freaking know. But it's tripping me out a little bit. So, Angel of Balance. Okay. I do not know. This reminds me of Nikola Tesla. Don't ask me why. Okay, so what do we need to know for our highest good? What is happening? What is this energy? What the flippity flopper, y'all? Okay. Oh, well, I guess those are it. All right, Goddess of the Moon, Envy, Balance, and Journey. Okay, so it seems like there's some like envious energy, like as you go down your journey and you're balancing all this. It feels like someone's like envious and like seeing you transform and mutate the energy. They're like, why are you still chilling and balanced? We thought you would be all upset about us sending you negative energy, but you're just transmuting it. This reminds me of the violet flame of Saint Germain. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, you're just like, scoot you over here. We don't need you up in our business. Okay, It's giving them anxiety, they're trapping themselves in their own entrapment. Okay, so we have celebration, harmony, homecoming, community, stability, and justice. Y'all, maybe, I don't know, maybe November 4th is important to y'all. All right, leaving something behind, your personal transition, your ability to transmute the energy and move on, the sword of truth, like God's truth, justice. Oh, gosh. Everything will come to light. Okay. What do we need to know about this energy for our highest good, for our highest timeline? All right, illusions. This is the moon energy too. Maybe in the new moon that's about to happen, there will be some type of clarification coming out. Someone's upset about all their negative energy and everything they've thrown at you. It has just made you evolve into a better version of yourself, as opposed to being like sad about all this like crap they've been trying to do and send your way. You surrendered, you let go, you got a new perspective, and you were able to just chill while the divine was trying to reshape things for your highest good. And they're sitting there just like, I don't like that this didn't work out in my favor. The truth is coming out. They don't like it. You're having a celebration. Okay, so let's break down the energy. We have Pisces. So you could be a Pisces. This is also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It could just be like mentally in their head. Child, unexpected income. What the flip, y'all? Main male, that could be you, or could be someone who's immature. It doesn't have to necessarily be a child. New pathway. So you went down a new pathway and didn't let all this something ending. So maybe they didn't want this like journey of BS to end. Maybe it's making them sick because maybe they're full of envy and it's making them sick that you're seen in high honor. It feels like they're either immature or there's a child involved. So maybe you had a child with them. I don't know. Put it where it needs to go or leave it behind. They could just be immature. Okay, so we have the Fool and Knight of Wands. So holy smokes, y'all. All right, a decision, balancing act with your money. New passion coming in. That could be love, friends, like hobbies, or like passion projects. So we have the divine is giving you some type of download. Maybe they want you to focus on one thing. Okay, so we have this negative Nancy over here in the negative energy. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. So this is like literally the opposite. It's temptation, addiction, bondage, being like in a toxic mindset or relationship, or like having toxic ways. And this is about like nurturing, being like, look, everything grows off of her. She's able to balance being nurturing, having a garden, having the money too, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. So the sun is going to illuminate anything hidden in the dark. All right, y'all. All right, the wheel spins. Ooh, give to the mind and it gives back. The mind, inspiration, mood, and cycle. I also think that those dreams are like lucid dreaming, because I keep changing the outcome of something that like happens in the beginning. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just saying. Be patient. It will come. The sun, manifestation, power, and 1111. So that's what reminded me of it. Like if you tell yourself that you're able to transmute the energy, like you become what you think. So give the mind what you actually want it to become. Embody the person that you already want to be, right? And then become it. Release the past to show how much you've grown. You know, you're doing the thing already. This is for your highest timeline, chickadees. Energy, call your energy back to you. Power, aura, depletion. Yeah, I rebuked it in the name of Jesus. I was like, absolutely not. This There's a place within, still, calm, steady, eternal. Guru, protection, and peace. Exactly. Oh my gosh. I always trip out. Okay. That which is true will always be enough. Truth, honor, empress, and integrity, growing pains, healing, patience, and unconscious. This is a part of you alchemizing the energy, being able to transmute it, to change how the energy is thrown at you, to use it for your highest good, for others' highest good, for, even for the people that are sending you negative energy. We're all trying to elevate here, right? I mean, some of us are trying to. Others are still like stuck in the matrix, but wish them well. You don't have to hold on to the negative energy that they send you. Use that for your highest good. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, and the original light workers. And warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Are you ready to take this full down? Slice and dice. Your guidance is divinely guided. Embrace change. I literally was just thinking, like, the devil is even scared of like you when you know your own power and your own strength, because the divine is within you. So you don't have to go without. That has no it has no power over you when you stand in your power. Embrace change. Hope. Hope is a beam of light in the darkness. Even in like the darkest of night, if there's a tiny shimmer of light, you are able to keep it trucking. Embrace change. Even the butterflies, against the strongest winds, can keep going with their delicate wings. Okay, I need to close this message out. Okay, let's get one more and close it out. Harmony. Harmony is a beautiful melody in relationships. All right, y'all, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for your time and energy. Bye.